Okay, we're gonna do things a little bit different this time. I'll pause it here for a sec just to talk through my thoughts. I didn't pre-record any voice or capture my voice when I was in the middle of the actual match itself. I just was playing a normal match. Um, this is going to be me looking through the recording and kind of talking through my decision making and identifying where I could have done better. I think I did well this game, but there were still plenty of places that I could have done better. Specifically, like camera, making sure that I get vision on certain lanes at certain times, thinking like because I think I want to go gank them or at least see what's going on up there, so I should be looking sooner than I do. Just not back. I'm not in the swing of things right now. However, that said, I'll just kind of get into it and try to explain my thoughts at every point here. So here actually is my first thing that I wanted to talk about. I don't know because I don't play Nocturne. I didn't know if I could hit Gromp from the edge of Blue Pit like this, where I can keep the full leash on Blue but still hit Gromp to start it and pull it out farther. It's a very, very minor optimization to jungle pathing. However, I learned that I can, so I will apply it in the future and I'll do a better job of it. Because this time, Blue having 500 HP left when I threw the Q isn't good timing because you'll see here, if I want to hit the Blue and keep fighting it, I'm going to lose the leash on Gromp that I've already started. And in fact, it might even put Blue too far into its own leash where it would start going back to its own camp. So anyway, I smited just to get that done, get that camp killed, and in the future I'll do a better job. Down here you'll see Master Yi just flickered. I might have to back up just a smidge. Oh my goodness, the controls on this are not as good as I would hope. So anyway, let's just keep an eye on the bot side there. You'll see down by Caitlyn and Lulu, Master Yi is gonna flicker on the minimap. So Yi flickers there, which tells us that he's going to invade our camps. Now I don't have. Oh my goodness. I don't have full context as to because he only flickered and I didn't have tab open. I don't know what amount of camps he's already completed. I'm assuming he already took like his blue, maybe his Gromp, and then he was on his way down there. But again, I don't know how fast he's clearing at the moment. That would be rather impressive. Just considering I'm just getting to like Gromp halfway, and I feel like Yi and Nocturne have a similar clear speed here. So I see him and he's level 1. I panned down there and I was like level 1, and I popped open tab as well here. So I'm like, okay, he's level 1. I snap back to myself. I quickly pop open tab just to see what camps has he completed. Each camp that you complete gives you 4 CS. So I've done blue and Gromp. That's why I'm at 8. He hasn't done any. So at this point, I'm like, what is this guy even doing? And I was like, well, screw it. I mean, he's got lethal tempo, and I have Conqueror this game because I told you in the previous video that I was looking at ideal builds, and they all have Nocturne with Conqueror. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll try the Conqueror stuff. But he has lethal tempo, and he's a Master Yi, so 9 times out of 10, even in an early fight, he's going to beat my ass. So rather than take my chances and continue to path down there and try to go catch him at my red or whatever, I'm like, you know what? I'm just making the decision right now. I'm going to go this way instead. So I know he's down there. I know the enemy top is on their turret. I know their mid laner is chilling right there. And I'm like, I'm just going to take his camps. As I'm moving over here, I should be looking at middle. Middle's the closest lane for me to gank. I should have my camera over middle. I shouldn't just be staring at myself, watching myself do this camp. Okay? And same for here. Like, I just have camera locked in, and I also saw Yi come back at the bottom, so I go and I check him out. Okay, he's got my red buff now. So he at least got a camp. And so I know that my red is just not there. Never will be there. And I should still be looking middle. Like, this whole time. I don't know why I'm not looking middle. That's what I would be telling you to do as well. But instead, I'm like, okay, let me look up here at top, and let me just point out on the mini-map. Our blue wave on Singed, right over here, is reaching tower, which means that their wave up top here is also reaching tower. So, like, their minion is right here. I don't want them to see that I'm on this camp. But I'm also too late. This minion's only like 2 steps away from getting in vision range here. But I'm like, okay, I don't want them to actually see me, at least. They're going to see the camp taking damage. But I still shuffle myself to the left to make sure that I stay out of minion radius, vision radius. And so that way, yeah, sure, they can see the Krugs, and I was half second too late, because if I could have, I would have pulled the Krugs over there too. But anyway, it is what it is. Seeing my Scion is at quarter HP, I should still be looking middle. Top lane is gone. Middle is all the way under our turret. I should have smited this at 600 and been looking middle. Anyway, now I get there and I'm like, okay, so this she's actually half HP. This is gankable. And throughout this gank, I miss my initial Q, and then I thought she would immediately jump over the wall, so I did that little stutter. I was going to try to keep my leash attached to her so that by stepping from the left side of the wall over to the right side, right, if she had hopped over, but she delayed. She outplayed me here, like, brutally. She got feared anyway, and rather than delay and let my Scion die, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna flash over. I tried to not have to use flash. That was the whole point of my stutter, trying to get around the bottom part of this tree or wall here. But at the end of the day, I should have just stuck to her and then flashed immediately over the wall, and it would have made this a lot cleaner. Instead, I got this weird stutter thing going, and my media player decided to stop playing. Let me just reload. So I did the weird stutter thing and almost got my Scion killed. I should have just flashed earlier and everything. I didn't want to. The whole time I was thinking to myself, I should save flash, but I shouldn't have. I should have just gone over, taken it like a man. Now I see this dying. I'm like, I'm gonna get that, but he comes and he gets his cannon. Now here, I'm like, okay, Master Yi was in the bot side. Let's see if this is up. It's not up, which means the whole bot side is still down. So instead, I'm going to come over here, pick up the wolves that I never grabbed, and my Gromp. I see Master Yi middle, and I'm like, what is this guy doing? And he's probably trolling his teammate at this point. I literally no idea what this Yi is thinking the entire game. Top is fighting for some reason and getting his ass fisted while there's an entire wave still waiting for him under his own turret. So I was like, oh, my God, let me see if I can try to salvage something. I couldn't believe it. When I looked at that Heimerdinger, that he was still at like 75% HP. After I just watched the Singe lose his entire health bar to fighting this guy. So anyway, I'm like, you know what? Let me try to salvage something here. That's a quick one right there. The only ability that a Heimerdinger has that you need to spell shield is his stun. You need to spell shield his stun, just like I did. Alright, so I'm like, okay, let's see if we can try to fight this guy at all. And if I continued to fight him there, I would have died. I sidestep. And don't get hit by that either. And I'm just going to recall. He hit 6. I can't do anything now. All he has to do is press 6 and either drop a turret or throw his like laser beam thing that shoots like 5 pulses. I'm dead. There's nothing I can do, so just get out. And then here I'm fumbling around in the shop a little bit, but I wanted to try the new hex plate build, so that's why I decided to change in my Tiamat and get the hex plate started. So I went with Tunneler. Now, we know Red's down. I don't know if Krugs is down. But it wound up being up. So, we're cool. Smite this to try to speed it up. Bot lane is shoved in. I can't gank that at all. They just got Dragon, so I know Yi could potentially be coming in here. So I'm just going to quickly do this, and I think I pull it to the left a little bit. Just on the off chance that the Yi is coming, and I was prepared to smite that whole time just in case he showed up. If he showed up on screen, I would have just smited and moved on. Now he shows middle. I know my blue's coming up, my wolves are coming up. I still see them middle. So I pathed a little weird there, but I was going to look top to see if I could gank that. He was full HP, middle was full HP with 2 people there. My R isn't learned yet. I pinged that for the team, but I will get it after this camp, I believe. If not, it's one more camp. And I can look middle. I see that they pinked that, so I skirted around the edge of the vision here and waited patiently. Then I can just all in on top of this bitch, and she's dead. Nothing she can do. So that was a little bit of a bait, okay? And that's something that you could learn from as well. The thought going through my head was, I know that's pinked. I watched the pink show up on minimap. I knew that the Scion was going to go over there to try to clear it. So I'm using him as bait while sitting outside of vision. If I had shown, there's no way. There's no way, no chance at all that Callista does what she does. So I ping red buff, and I'm like, look, I'm going to red. I'm going to red. I think because of Yi's pathing, I thought he was going to my red buff here. 100%. I thought he was here. I even checked this bush. And I'm like, where is this guy? What the heck? And then I see the Sona. And I'm like, oh, okay, they must be on Void Grubs then. So I'm like, okay, they're on Void Grubs, they're doing that. Whatever, I'm good to just take this bot side here. Sona's still middle on Void Grub side. So I think, I'm like, I'll just ping it this time, right? Because they have to be doing that. There's just nothing else they could be doing. Bot gets a kill. I'm like, ah, well, I missed one. Oh, well. It is what it is. And now I'm thinking to myself, Sona's recalling. And they haven't gotten Void Grubs yet. What is going on? And I'm like, oh, so he came in here instead. And so he took my whole top side, which I didn't see coming. But now I know, I'm like, he's still got to be on it, and he just runs away. I don't know. He tunneled in on Scion, and he really wanted that kill down there, apparently, and so I just get Void Grubs for free, essentially. I don't want to ult him because he can just ult and run away. And that was not a guaranteed kill. If I had ulted earlier, maybe. But at the time that I actually looked over there and started to consider fighting him and ulting on him, it was too late. And then here, singed by him lingering around here, I'm like 99% certain he doesn't see the Yi on the minimap and is thinking that the Yi's gonna come, or he's just saying like, all right, I'm waiting and you're coming with me and we're gonna go do top. And I'm like, all right, whatever, we'll go kill top lane. So he ghosts in, and I failed my spell shield that time. Luckily, Singe didn't die. Luckily, I didn't die, but I failed my spell shield. I needed to shield the Heimerdinger stun like I mentioned earlier. So if we go back just a little bit. I need better control over time. I won't use media player next time. But yeah, here, I needed a spell shield right away. I didn't get it up. And then I got it up late like an idiot. The flip kind of screwed me in my pathing, but we got the kill. We got out. Both of us live. It's a good day. We see Yi. We know where he is. We see that our Gromp's up. We just go take Gromp. Now we can take Wolves. We see Yi middle. We can't do anything about it. We're at 0 HP. Continue to farm. Luckily, Lulu was there and kept our Scion alive. Until then. Still nothing I can do, and then the Callista gets a freaking double kill there. Like, alright, well, whatever. Nothing I can do. I might have been able to go and stop this Yi from getting more plating or whatever, but I mean, who knows? I had no ult. I can't really fight without it. They have too many ranged people. I'll just get kited to death. So I think Yi's gonna be coming over here. And he did. I was hoping that I could... Okay. Kind of forgot about this play. I think I start fearing him. I should have anticipated that pop as well. I was thinking that. I was like, well, if I put up my spell shield, she's going to hold on to her pop. Her rend or whatever you call it. I want to do Dragon. And I also want to kill Jinx. And so because Jinx is staying, and now I'm like, okay, my R is ready. Let's go get her. But then I turn around because the Yi's there. Lulu played that really well. But again, I was looking Jinx, but then on the minimap I see the Yi. And someone was pinging for help as well. I think it was Lulu. So clearly I'm looking bot. I want this. I ulted. I was even pressing R on her. Then I turn around because I see the Yi on the minimap and he's hawking down this Lulu. Lulu played this really well. She knocked him up before he could go into his like damage reduction phase, and it actually timed it perfectly with my fear. So when he landed, he got feared. So he couldn't do anything. He was CC'd for the full duration of that fight. Now that my ult's down, I'm focusing on farming camps. Just farm camps. Pretty sure I can even skip ahead here. Farm the next camp. Farm the next camp. Now I'm looking to fight. My ult's going to be up in 15. We got this guy here. Once I see the Heimerdinger, I'm like, okay, this is completely lost. We just get out. We plan on flashing over this wall. Use the terrain to our advantage, but my ult's up. Boom, right back in. Dodge the Heimer shit, and get out again. We did our job. We got the kill on the stronger person. Dodged the Heimer damage. Got out. Completely turned that fight around. Sidestep. Pop on out of there. Let them clean up. There's just, it's like 4v1 or some shit. You know, red's coming up in 17. I'm like, okay, we can take this too. They see me. You see how what I was talking about with those minions? Because I can see those minions that were walking in up here, that means those minions can also see me. And then here, I'm just taking. I see Master Yi's little stupid looking head mid lane, so I know I'm safe. Can take it without having to smite, and then I'm pretty sure I just recall. And I wanted to look just to see what was going on there. Now I'm recalling. I'm going back for bot side. I get my next camp. Just peeking my head in here just to see what's up, what's not up. Ward that, see it's gone, and then we can just do a quick little loop ski, and there's nothing there. So I was going to go bottom and gank, but I don't remember if I do. I guess I do. Okay. Heimer does a ridiculous amount of damage. I literally couldn't even believe that that thing targeted me and went for me with that last attack. That was crazy. But I also need to get back to my camp so I can reset these cooldowns properly. And I'm like, I don't know if Yi's here or not, so I'm going to hang out as far away as possible. And then I see him up there with Callista, and I'm like, alright. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. So, okay, so here, right, it looks like I don't know what I'm doing. Number one, I assume the Gromp's gone. So I'm like, the Gromp isn't there. I'm just going to play as if it's not there. I saw that the Yi that they were fighting the Yi. So I was going to ping my R and be like, I'm ready to engage on the Yi. So they get the kill on Yi, and I'm like, alright, well now I'm kind of in a weird position where I don't have any camps to farm. We got Dragon coming up in 12. The only person showing on the map is Callista. We could make this a 2v1 up there, and when my ultimate is up, I can gank Callista. And if she had overextended, like continued to come forward and stayed on our vision, I was going to ultimate top lane. Dive the Callista and try to kill her with Scion. Because she backed off, I no longer had vision, so I couldn't ult on her, number one. But number two is I'm assuming she's going back far enough where she can get away from me in an extended fight. So she would be able to get back to that turret, and that would be a lost cause. She would just kite the shit out of me, and I'd be dead, and Scion's not close enough. Right? So, instead, I'm like, okay, let's see if I can get this. I'm like, do I go over or not? Does she show up with Scion? No. Alright, go to Dragon. Just make the call. It's gone top. Play's gone. We don't have vision on it. Scion doesn't have his ult. But down here, saving that ult allowed me to get in on this fight. And I'm like, Lulu, shield me. And I take a Jinx ult to the freaking dome. Completely... I thought I was going to die to burn from Heimerdinger. When I don't think I was. And then I was watching this fight, and this was hilarious to me. She just... The two fatties chasing this bitch around. He can't do anything, dude. Oh, they couldn't do anything. Scion gave up so early in the fight. He's like, yep, let me just go try to get some CS here. I don't blame him. I think he did a fine job there. He even tries to TP out, and he makes it. Look at that. Alright, my ult's down. I'm back in farm mode. I was checking to see if Yi was there. He wasn't. I'm just doing a full reset. Gonna go bottom to top now. And the reason why? The next major objective is gonna be Baron. And there's the Yi, of course. So I know I got help. That's literally the only reason I'm even taking this fight. If I had seen the Yi and it was just me versus Yi, I was not taking that fight at all. Like I said earlier, I'm terrified of that guy. Even if he's behind, he's gonna outdamage me. My ult is ready. I'm pinging. I want to go top. I want to take this top. But she's also playing very safe because she knows. She's like, if Nocturne takes ultimate and tries to come for me, like, there's nothing really that she can do. Instead, I go for this play. I know I got help behind me, so I can just focus down the Sona and let everyone else mop up the Yi. We're good. And so this is like a full 2 minutes where Yi was just removed from the game. That really dampens a Yi's ability to farm and everything. So I took all of his farm. I took his lunch money. And my team pings for Baron. I'm like, yeah, let's try it. I see that pink. Now that thing is really hard to target because Baron's so freaking huge. But in order to be able to target it, you have to slide your camera all the way to the left. So this, we're like, kind of a lost cause. So I'm just trying to get the Yi out, maybe get him in the Baron pit, but he had his W up, so he didn't die. And I was just trying to keep my team alive. They went in and inted anyway. Doesn't matter. So I think that wound up being a 3 for 3. Trying to decide what to go here. The Heimer terrifies me, so I do want to get Maw. And it wasn't. It was a 3 for 2, but it was a 5v4. I'm okay with it. I think I even messaged my team. I was like, well, that was a 3 for 3, right? So not bad. Well, anyway, so now I'm looking for anything. I can't fight this guy. I cannot fight this guy alone. I don't have Maw Melmortius yet. But I can clear waves. So I'm like, let me just try to clear this wave. Stay as far away from as possible without taking any damage. And I even sacrificed the cannon minion. But I cleared the wave as best I could, and now I got ultimate to go take it middle, where it actually matters. Hindsight, I should have ulted the Sona. Now, at this point, we can go take Baron. But we opt for the objectively the better play is to take turret and then go get Baron. Instead, the team focuses in on the inhibitor. And remember what I tell you all the time. If you're going for an inhib, only take it if you're planning on ending the game. Like right then and there. If you're not planning on ending the game, it's never worth it to take an inhib. Because now there's no turret or anything in the enemy's lane that can absorb a minion wave if it makes it all the way to the turret. And you need to absorb... Like, you need the enemy turrets alive so that they absorb EXP and money from people. Scion pings for help, so I'm like, alright, let's just see what we can do here. If the Callista comes, I'll alter. If not... Nope, she went this way instead. And I'm like, okay, so they're gonna do Baron. So I'm playing around Vision because they don't know where I am. I'm letting my teammates kind of be the ones that get seen if anyone does. And I'm like, well, I'm up here anyway. I've wasted so much time. Let me just take a camp. On minimap, I see the Yi. Again, I know I have health or help right there. That's the only reason I go for that play.
Calibrating.
Horribly timed smite. Smite does 1400 damage. I didn't kill the boss until... I think it was around like 800. 100% would have lost a smite battle there. It's always good to practice. I don't want to fight this. I know there's 3 people top. I really don't want to fight this. I really want to be, and I'm like, you know what? Lulu's here. Scion's there. He's got ultimate. Like, what a... I guess we're going. I guess we're going, boys. We got one. Jinx beats my ass a little bit, and I'm like, you know what? If Scion's going in, I can actually do this, even though I'm on Vision. And Scion tanked the turret as long as he could, and then he got out. Now with my tank gone, I'm like, okay, for real, let's get out. I've tried to be for the past, like, 2.5, 3 minutes. Finally get my B in, and now I'm like, okay, do I go with Maw, or do I go with Styrax? And I'm like, well, I really hate Heimer, so I'm going with a Maw. And I'm pretty sure from this point forward, it's just like a standard, like, sweep through the lane. So that's just like farming. Good fight. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a good fight middle. So they don't know that we're all here, but they continue to push. They continue to push out. I see Caitlyn, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go in. Boom. I start doing my damage. Singe does his damage. Caitlyn's beating everyone's booty, and Scion ults into. Then it's just a sweep. That's the end of the game. So, a lot to learn from in there, even for myself. Better camera movement, especially early on in the game. Can't really make excuses for myself. I have to get a better idea of what's going on the map at all times. So that's what I'm going to work on. I think my decision making and like micro play and fights was fine. With Nocturne, it's pretty easy to fight. Like really, all it is R in, and as you're in the air, press E. So like, as soon as you connect to the enemy, you automatically tether them and just stick to them because they're going to be feared for a full 2 seconds or whatever. So I don't know. I think Nocturne is super easy. You're going to do just fine picking them up.